its first trade, looking good for the Nifty so far, continues to be around the 26,000 mark. But let's shift focus and on to another segment in the ET now at ground zero. My colleague Harsh caught up with Cochin Shipyard's chairman and managing director Madhu S. Nair on their financial ambitions, targets and efforts in supporting India's maritime goals. Let's listen in to that very exclusive conversation.
Where we have been missing out is the large merchant vessel space, the big ships. And that is the sign of a shipbuilding country. But due to a set of geopolitical, historical reasons, 3 countries in the world, today in pecking order, China, Korea and Japan, control almost 90% plus of this space.
Correct.
So this is an area where the Honorable Prime Minister, the country today is saying that let's change this. We have everything going right in our direction. We are sure shot the 3rd largest economy in the world. It's only a matter of time. And when we go there with 1/6 of the world population, with demographics on our side, engineers, skilled people, why can't India be in the top group in the shipbuilding nations? And the targets have been very clearly set by the Honorable Prime Minister. We need to be in the top 10 by 2030, Maritime India Vision 2030. And we need to be in the top 5 in the world by 2047, Maritime Amritkal Vision 2047. And we are walking in this direction. Whatever we have done on the naval side and what we have done in the specialized side, I think it's time for us to replicate in the merchant vessel space, and this is the sense of direction under which we are moving forward.
And so you're at the center of all of this. Do you believe that we can get there? And if so, what is it going to take to get there? You'll need more people. You'll need to build more of the kind of infrastructure that we're seeing in the background. And it's taken us maybe 52 years of Cochin Shipyard to get where we are today, 53 years.
That's right.
1972
That's right.
incorporated. 53 years. How many years can we fast track this process by and get to that top 5 kind of spot by 25?
I think you're asking a very important question. We need all of what you mentioned. We need everything together. But the most important part was the country standing up and making sure that we need to get there. And I think that very bold statement, and not just statement, because it's coming right from the top, and it's also being backed up by policies. You've seen the 70,000 crore policies being announced. The country is talking, this is a country as a whole being talking now. I feel that itself is a very important step. So the policies are largely there.
Okay.
There are gaps, there are concerns, but those are as we move forward, these will have to be addressed.
Right.
But I think we are in the right direction.
So you've guided for a very ambitious 11 to 12,000 crore top line 5 years from now. You are already very, very comfortable with guiding for a 15% PAT margin on that top line, which takes you to a shade below 2,000 crore in terms of profitability in a good case scenario. Do all of these policies likely mean that you will overshoot that? Does it mean that the opportunity size has just become bigger for you?
Actually, what we are guided is another 5-6 years down the line, we will be about 11-12-ish. This is what we have said. And we would be happy to stay within a PAT margin of around 15%. Classically, if you just look at just the merchant vessel building, large shipbuilding groups worldwide, whose turnover levels would be much higher. It could be anywhere between $5 billion to $10-12 billion kind of a thing. The margins are much lower because this is a slightly different, it's more of an EPC nature of business.
Sure.
Our margins are a notch higher because we are in a mixed set of industry. We have the merchant vessels, we have the specialized vessels, we have ship repair, we have commercial and we have defense. So we are not exactly the same as what you see as some of those large companies. But having said that, while the margins may look a bit higher, the volumes also will touch a plateau. So when the volumes have to go up, and this is a pointed question which you are asking, this is something which I would not want to talk at this stage, because as we move forward, that nature of the business will change a little bit. We will try to catch it. Which one is the best? If the specialized segment is the best, we want to catch that. If the merchant segment is the best, we want to catch that. But we want to be in all the spaces. So top line, yes, and around a 15-ish%, that's where we would like to guide. But whether we'll be able to cross it, I think give us a few more years and then we will realign a little bit more.
So give us a visibility, or give your investors a visibility on the kind of capex that comes on stream as a result of the change in policy, as well as what existing capex you had already penciled in. How does that change?
We have, over the past 2000 FY16, we started a capex of almost 3,250 crores. And by FY24, we have completed it. Main amongst that was one large dry dock in Kochi, a 310-meter dry dock. We spent 1,800 crores over there. And a new international ship repair facility again in Kochi, which was a 970 crore investment. Both are completed and we are operating both these assets. We have also invested a little bit outside Kochi. So this part is completed. As we move forward, we are thinking to invest in large block making facility, which would be our largest investments, which we expect to do. Ship repair is good. Ship repair, there is enough appetite for ship repair in the country. So other than the ISRF, we want to take the ISRF to much more strength. We want to do things in the west coast of India, in building up a ship repair ecosystem for larger vessels. So all in all, we are looking at anywhere between 6,000 to 8,000 crores of rupees to be invested over, let's say, over the next 5-6 years. So this is the large game plan which we are having.
And your internal accruals are sufficient to take care of that?
Internal accruals alone will not be able to do this. So we would need alternate sources of funding also, which again, there are multiple possibilities, which again, I wouldn't want to speculate at this stage.
Sure.
So it's going to be a mix of internal accruals and borrowings or various other modes of fundraising.
Fully understand. So the opportunity size is large. Talk to us a little bit about competition. Is the competition large as well? I'm also trying to judge, is there a downside risk to margins at all, or would you be very, very comfortable saying we won't go below a 15% PAT margin? Now, of course, next 5 years you have visibility on top line growth. That there is no doubt. Your order book to bill is over 5x even today. On the ballooned revenue that you already clocked in FY25. So that there's no doubt. But would you be very comfortable saying that margins will sustain despite all of the competition?
See again, defense, specialized vessel, merchant segment. Defense, specialized, I think there is more of clarity and visibility. Merchant vessel space, when you're getting in, that's a global market. It's an out and out global market. Shipbuilding is cyclical. Cycles have to come. When the cycle comes, none of us are able to predict. The cycles will come for sure. We will have to be ready for it. This industry has to stand up to cycles. So up cycle, down cycle, we need to be invested. We need to be there. Margins will take a hit in a low cycle. You will make that extra bit of money in an up cycle. So the whole trick is to make sure that we go through the cycles. Cochin Shipyard has been in these cycles. We have actually handled merchant vessel building. Again, some of the class competition we have handled internationally. So over the last 25 years, we have gone through cycles. We have seen the Lehman Brothers collapse. We have gone through the COVID cycles, and we have remained there. So I think we have a little bit in it for us to handle the cycles, but I don't want to stand up and say that everything will be fine. So let us give it more or less, I think the figures which I talked should be there. So it could move up or down a notch if the cycles are against you very much.
So let me give you credit. Despite you calling this sector cyclical, your stock has done 11x in the last 5 years. I know you don't look at your stock price much, but does it build some pressure with regard to execution? And what could possibly the downsides of this execution risk be? Give us a sense.
Execution is the greatest challenge.
Yes.
Execution challenge is the most important part because see, what we all try to do is we try to push the limits. We try to punch above our weight. And I think rightfully so also, because as a country we need to move forward and push for this. This industry is not just about technology. It is not just about engineering. It's about a lot of passionate hard work. There is no substitute, at least for a country like India, for passionate hard work. And today, in an era when we talk about smart work, we need to find that right balance. And sometimes, yes, we do have our problems in execution. We hope we have some very fine people in this organization. At the end of the day, it's all in the people.
Yes.
And we'll hold together tight. Once in a while, yes, we do get into some execution lapses. Hopefully, we square it up fast and we see things like this happening. 3 vessels in one shot. There could have been a little bit here and there, but at the end of the day, I think we are making it happen.
Still with the managing director and chairman of Cochin Shipyard, and right behind us is the vessel which has been given to Dredging Corporation of India, delivered to Dredging Corporation of India from one PSU to another, both creating value for India. That's the vessel given to Dredging Corporation. So tell us, these partnerships that you enter into, and you spoke about this in your first answer. One was with Norway, if I recall right, and one was a Dutch partnership. Are these part of the business, or and do you learn from them? Is the IP handed over to you? How does it work, or are these long-term partnerships? Give us a sense of that.
These are I should say collaborations. The IP will remain with them.
Sure.
Because that's a design and engineering part. But in this industry, again, it's not always about the IP. It's about the collaborative work and producing that vessel.
Correct.
Because there's not just that an IP get transferred and you just produce it. There's a lot of involvement to produce the vessel. The vessel you are seeing here is a dredger, one of the largest dredgers built in India. So here we are collaborated with Royal IHC of Netherlands, one of the most reputed dredge builders in the world. And the vessel which we saw in the far end of the dock was a CSOV vessel, which we collaborated with this organization called Kongsberg. So Kongsberg is a Norwegian European technology group with whom we have multiple projects over the last 25 years.
Okay.
Different type of projects. So how it works is like it's not just one project. You get into a method of working with these technology partners. It's not very easy. It's not that you can just buy. It's not a buy-sell relationship. It is much more deeply involved.
And it's trust.
It is trust, and then when you deliver such products and solutions, then the market knows that, okay,
you're capable of.
This is what we are doing. And what we are trying to do into the new merchant vessel space is we are teamed up with HD KSOE, which is Hyundai of South Korea, and we hope to create much more strength in such
what
cases.
does that do? Because those are new partnerships for you.
Those are new partnerships.
Both the Korean partnership as well as the Dubai partnership.
Correct,
Both of those are new.
Correct.
And what does that add to your arsenal? Is there a slew of new products you can do now?
See, it's with the Korean products that you would have seen the latest news 2 days back,
right,
about an LOI being placed by the very reputed CMA CGM for a series of 6 LNG powered container ships in Cochin Shipyard, and that is coming with our partnership with HDKSU. The relationship with Dry Docks World, where we have an MOU which we are trying to strengthen, is with the intent to build up ship repair ecosystem in the country to start off with. So we feel partnerships are very important. And Cochin Shipyard has actually thrived over the last 25 years multiple partnerships. We are partnering with a design company called Robert Allen from Canada, which is one of the best in the world. We are building 22 tugs in India for Indian ports. Multiple levels of teaming up, and CSL's forte has been good quality teaming up, long term, and I think we hope Indian shipbuilding will need such partnerships to take things forward.
Yeah, I believe, sir, and correct me if I'm wrong, it ensures best-in-class quality and technology, and the Make in India theme. It ties up well with that,
exactly.
Right? Is that how one should
and for the foreigners also, for these technology companies also, they need organizations like Cochin Shipyard in a country like India. Where else do you produce?
Correct.
Like you need to actually produce, and today we have some challenges in shipbuilding, and hopefully with all the new policies, the newfound impetus, newfound belief, we move forward. I think this is that classical win-win which we will create for those organizations who can come to India, work with a company like Cochin Shipyard, and we can take things forward.